Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco Podcast.
Who wants to see what happened relationship?
Welcome to the
Midnight Paco
podcast, folks.
Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We on a chill mood. Salute. Hit the subscribe, if you will,
And the like.
and the like. Oh, follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy at Instagram.
I am the underscore great underscore Coree, Coree. That's where you can find me.
Ooh,
And you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast
that's right.
on Instagram.
Mm.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yes. What an intro, man. You know.
Right? Yeah. We needed one of those. That's how I feel. I'm fucking sleepy as shit.
Shit.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
What's up, brother?
What's happening, man?
You know, in this big
I
ass
think
bar.
that's my water. Did
All
you
right.
drink out of it?
No.
I drank
Yeah,
out of it.
I think I cracked mine open
Okay,
now.
well, this one ain't been cracked. I don't want to drink
You
Corona.
sure?
I don't know.
You sure you drank out of it?
I don't think so. I don't
No, and I cracked mine and it was over there.
know. Okay.
We're good. We're good. Trust me, I've had Corona.
I've had it.
I ain't worried about it.
I don't want it again.
I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I know.
And I don't want to pass it through my home.
This is true. This is true. We don't like that.
No.
It's bad stuff.
Yes.
So what's going on, brother?
Slow motion.
Man.
Always going to be slow motion.
Ooh-wee. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm in slow motion. A
Yeah.
little sleepy. We had a journey, man.
Yeah, we did. We had a nice little journey.
Yeah.
We did a little traveling.
Yeah.
A little driving. I must say, I mean, it was like, all right, you told me about the club in Buffalo, New York, called the Helium.
Yeah. I said Zanies. I was wrong. Yeah, it's Helium.
It's called the Helium.
Helium. Yep.
And you said, how you sign up, what the procedures is for their open mic.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, it sounds cool if we both get on the list.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, you were on the list.
Yeah.
I was not on the list.
No.
And I'm like, bro, we traveling 3.5 hours
Yeah,
for
shit.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy about that
No,
at all.
I know you weren't.
At all.
I know you weren't.
And I was like, yo, and your reasoning was, it's a place to perform, and I'm like, yo, bro,
Bet.
it's so many other places we could perform closer.
For sure. I'm not down that.
And I said, nevertheless, I will go down there to support you.
Right.
And I had fun. And I was able to perform.
Yeah, that's right.
which was a good thing. And
Yeah, that worked
shout out to all the comics there. And,
shout out to all them, man. They were real cool.
They were cool.
You know what I'm saying?
We met some cool and funny comics
Yeah.
at the Helium.
Yeah. Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Yep,
At the Helium Comedy Club at Buffalo, New York. They had an event going on with wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, at first I was like, oh shit, might be back.
Yeah, I mean, they had a decent crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a decent crowd for such a large club.
Yeah.
So if you would have, put that crowd together and, maybe the Funny Stop,
Right.
it probably would have pretty much packed the Funny Stop.
I mean, the Funny Stop can pack it in.
You can pack it in there, but I'm just saying that club that we were in is such a large club.
Right.
That crowd would have packed the Funny Stop.
I mean, there was 25 people?
Maybe.
Something like that?
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, that was not
25 non-comics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
there was people back there with us.
Yeah.
And plus that club went around. You know, it was like the stage, and then it was like it went all the way around. I was considering even moving over there to record you.
Oh, okay.
For several reasons.
Yeah.
And I had a good time.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. It was a good environment, you know. But you know, it's funny to me because it just, you know, you see, because the one guy, he got on stage. You know, we've had people get on stage and say, "Hey, I host an open mic over here and this and that," and it was Jesse.
Yes.
Jesse.
Shout out to Jesse. He showed us some love there.
Yeah, I forget his last name. You can bring it up. We'll get it to you. But yeah, he was cool. He was like, "Hey man, you guys come over." He was like, "Sign up and I'll get you right on. You know, I know you guys got to drive a long way and you know this and that." So, and all the comics afterwards, you know, we spoke to them and everything. And they were cool and generous, and you know, they were like, "Hey, I was like, oh well, we might go check this place out." And they're like, "Oh, we're heading there too," you know, and they're real cool, man. You know,
Jesse Winterhalter.
Bam, there you go.
Shout out to Jesse Winterhalter, man. He showed us love. He hosted a room in Buffalo, New York, called Milky's.
Milky's. Yep.
So
I'll tell you what, when you Google open mics in Buffalo, New York, that's the second one that comes up.
Milky's.
Milky's.
Milkeys.
Yes. Check it out if you're in that area, because you know, there was a lot of people there.
Yeah,
you know,
Milky's was packed.
It reminded us of LVT.
It was Buffalo's version of LVT.
In Cleveland, Ohio. In Lakewood, Ohio.
Yeah,
actually.
in Lakewood, Ohio.
Yeah. It was basically that. Yeah.
In Lakewood, Ohio, with it was like
But he was cool as hell, man. He did what he said. He got us up. He even told everybody, "Hey, just so you guys know, don't fuck me." Well, he didn't say that, but you know, don't fuck me up. You know, I'm gonna let these guys on. And they were courteous as hell. You know, it was dope.
He told us when we show up, he would let us right up, and that's what he did.
Yeah. So shout out to them, all the comics over there, man. They showed us some love, man. But it was dope to get on a different stage. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's a professional club, man. They have headliners coming up in there.
Sure.
Shit, Michael Blackson's gonna be there. This weekend, I think.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Shit,
That's
I like
dope.
it. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Next stop is
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Next stop is Pittsburgh. Yeah. I had a good time, man. It was 3 minutes though. I'm not used to that.
It was an adjustment, but I kind of like it. I like
that's what you were saying.
For open mic, the 3 minutes was better. Like, it didn't start exactly when, but it was like, so what? Because 20 comics went up.
Right.
And we're gone before you know it. They had a system, like they showed you where the light was.
Right. Yeah. The way they the introductory to it all.
You would get a light, and you would get a warning flash that you got a minute coming up, and then when the light is solid, your mic will be turned off.
Right.
After that 3 minutes.
Bam. We ain't got time to play.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it was dope.
Yeah, and everybody applied to and they was cursing.
Oh yeah, you could curse.
Yeah.
It wasn't a 3 minutes clean. It was.
Yeah, it was dope. I mean, it was kind of, I kind of liked it, yeah. It was one of those, it was a different little thing, you know, but once again, it was at a club, you know what I mean? It was, you know. And
A comedy club.
Yeah, yeah.
Huge
yeah.
comedy club.
Yeah.
Spacious. And they had a restaurant there.
Yeah,
Like
bar. It was a whole, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bar that had, it was huge. It reminded me of the Improv.
Yeah.
Simply because they had the outside area, outside of the
the bar, that little bar area.
It was a bar area. In addition to that, they had seating.
Right.
Where you could sit down and eat a meal.
Yeah.
Versus just the bar area and then the stage and things like that.
Right.
So it reminded me of the Improv because the Improv was set up that way. You remember that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to get down there again and check out some comics. I know there's some people coming.
What, at the Improv or at the Helium?
Improv.
Oh yeah.
Improv. Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, Helium. I want to go back for sure.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's I mean that was a ride, man. Oh.
3.5 hours.
Stopped halfway to pick up my son up in Erie, though. That was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he came and rode.
Shout out to Justin Tyler.
Yeah, my boy. That's what's up. Man.
I hope he had a good time.
Man, he's so chill.
He is.
I told you, man. He's like a goddamn float. And he just sit in the ocean like this. What? Oh, we just going this way? Cool. All right. What? We gonna go over here? All right. Whatever.
He was chilling. He's always been a pleasure. Every time he's around, he's the same way, chill.
Chill.
And I don't remember being that chill at that age.
No.
I would have been like, man,
trying to make moves, trying to plan. Dude,
Right.
I wasn't even going to war yet. I was trying to figure it out. Actually, I was raising his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I had him. I was 19 when he was born, and then I turned 20. You know, right after that year. You know what I mean? That same year, but 2 months later. So, but when he was born, I was only 19.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was young, man, and I think like I said, I had a lot of help in his, growth as a young man. You know what I'm saying? Between his other grandparents, my parents, mother, aunts, uncle, you know what I mean? He had a system. He was lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Raised by a village.
Basically.
It was a village.
Basically, yeah. So he's got a bit of basically everybody, but you can see where it rubs off. He looks just like his daddy no matter what. I mean, he's a better version of me, you know what I'm saying? But, working on that. But, yeah, it was fun, man. He smashed on a fudge brownie, and that was the highlight of his fucking night, I think. At a comedy club. Who the fuck gets ice cream and a fudge brownie at a comedy club?
Yep,
that's my boy. I get it.
Yeah, he saw it, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to need one of those in my life.
I'm going to need one of those.
And then when it came out, you could see the satisfaction on his face.
When it was hot.
Yeah, because I asked him, I said, yo, is that brownie hot? He was like, And I wanted one so bad.
I did, but I can't pay for that. Plus, we were about to go on stage. He ate that before we went on stage. He ate that before we even went up.
But I'm saying, like, yeah, if I would have had that, I would have paid for it.
Oh, yeah.
Terribly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had no friends, and I probably would have got on stage. You guys would have hated me on the ride back. Like, you can go nowhere with us ever again.
Man, we would have kept the window down. It would been all right. It would have been cool.
I would have been like, yeah, can we pull up? We have to go.
Smells like rotten milk in this bitch.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, that's definitely dairy.
Is it the dairy?
Let's smell that. That's definitely dairy. It's not spicy at all. That's dairy, pure dairy. And we got to pull over and go to the rest area soon. Because all I have is Pepto-Bismol, and that doesn't work for that.
That does not work. Nope.
Not for that.
You better constipate. You need to take a pill to solid it up.
Yeah. So, yeah, but that was...
bubblies.
That was a good experience, and, Tyler was chill.
Yeah.
And, hopefully he had a good time. He said he had a good time.
Yeah, he said he had a good time, man. You know, it's look, man. I mean, for one, he's in Erie, PA. So how often? You know, there's been different occasions, not many, but only a couple times where I left one place and ended up in a completely other place, and just went with it and was like, fuck it, I'll get away home because I had money and it wasn't no worry.
Right.
But I picked him up. I mean, I was like, because I called him. Oh, he was aware of it. I told him what we were doing. It's just right off. You know, I mean, it's like right off the highway. It's not even far into Erie, so it's perfect location. But I called him, see if he wanted to go. He was like, sure, you know what I'm saying? So pick him up, head out to Buffalo, come back, drop him off, come back this bitch, sleep for a few hours, get up, go to fucking work.
Yeah.
Woo. I think he had to work today too, but he didn't have to be until like 10.
Yeah.
I had to be in at 8. You had it off, so it was dope.
I had it off, but you
have to get up and get productive anyway.
Yeah, I had to do some things.
Yeah,
I did a little
thing.
I did a little creativity.
Oh yeah.
You gotta create.
Yes, this is true.
So
you were behind the scenes.
Yeah, I was behind the scenes, which I don't mind being behind the scenes.
That's true,
man. But you know, because I feel like I honestly feel like I can add value. You know, to like writing comedy.
Everyone, it always helps us have another perspective.
Yeah. Like if the scene was already written,
right?
And here's the scene, make it funny. I could probably do that.
Yeah.
And it helps to have like talent that gets it.
Yeah, so they can just go with what you know.
That
you know what I
gets
mean?
it.
Well, that's where those little, that's where you see fucking great work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where that comes into play. Yeah.
Or you know what? People that's non-suspecting that wouldn't get it can also be magical too.
What do you mean?
Like say you want it, okay, you know what the person that get it is going to do.
Yeah.
The person that may not understand what you're doing at the time, but once they see it when it's finished.
Oh yeah.
They'll be like,
okay.
Oh, I see where you was going with that.
Right.
After it was finished, but
yeah.
You know, them not really knowing or suspecting
that you're seeing that thing that you can add to it.
You can add to it or just do your thing.
Right.
And you'll just see where we're going when we're done.
Right. Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of things, like you think, there's a lot of things you can do on your own. Don't get it twisted, but to create something, you know what I mean? It helps with even with comedy, man. Like even like if you know, I'm on stage and I'm doing something and you notice, you know, you can, you know, hey, you could probably add this, or you know what I'm saying, or you ever think about this? I know you say I haven't done the one thing in a while. I'm still trying to figure a way to bring it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We get tweaks here and there from every, you know what I'm saying? So It's just, even today, I got another recommendation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know how it is.
Sure.
When people like, you know, when people know you do comedy, they always want to, you know, recommend things. But I take it in, you know what I'm saying? You can always try things out and see, you know, what works. You know what I mean? But, you know, I don't know. It doesn't hurt to get it. And it's cool when you're the one that's creating it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you could put something out.
Yeah, and the way I am is, you know, I'm creative, but I'm okay with criticism. I listen. I'm not thinking that, you know, that I know everything.
Right.
Trust me. Listen, guys. I know funny. You don't. Just stay over there and watch, okay, while I create the funny. I create the funny and you just watch, okay? So I'm not like that at all, you know, so I
Who's like that?
A lot of people.
A lot of people like that.
Oh shit, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you know it is.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's people that think they're, you know.
They have all the answers.
I guess.
Yeah.
Shit, nobody has all the answers.
No, absolutely not. I mean, like I said, I take criticism, I give it out, so I can take it too.
Right. Right.
I give it out of
I've had
love.
a lot of criticism.
What happened?
That's my life. You kidding me? Shit.
You said you get a lot of criticism
Oh,
from me?
No, not from you.
That's what I'm about to say. From me?
No, just in my normal life, I've had criticism. I'm good with criticism.
Yeah.
People always want to tell you what you're doing wrong, or their perception of wrong,
Right.
or what they think is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and in addition to us having a great night, not everybody had a great night. May God be with David Arnold's family.
Yeah.
May he rest in peace.
Right. Definitely.
He was a comic from Cleveland, Ohio. If you're not familiar with who David Arnold is, you should Google him. He has a nice, his last comedy special called "It's Not for the Weak."
Yeah, I watched it.
It was I think it was a pretty good special. It was
Yeah.
family oriented.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
if you have children and a family, and you could definitely relate to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you want to watch it with your family.
I think you should.
Could you? He had some swearing and stuff.
Well,
Right?
maybe not with your kids, but
That's
definitely,
that's
definitely
what I'm
with your
saying.
significant other. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure,
could
for
definitely
sure.
do that.
Yeah,
It'll
it
be
wasn't that
funny.
bad. No, that's what I'm saying. Kids, I mean, not little
small
kids,
children,
not
but maybe-
small
maybe
children,
teenagers
for
or
sure, teenagers,
young adults.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it was good. It wasn't, you know
It
what
was
I'm
a good
saying?
one.
Yeah,
And I also like the way that he showed the city.
yeah.
It was shot here.
Where
in
did he film it?
Cleveland, too.
Yeah, where in
I think that
high
was-
school, right?
No, he did go to his high school, but
Oh, I know he did do a show there at one of them.
he
Yeah.
did a show at I think one of the theaters. down
Okay,
there.
yeah, he filmed it down there. Yeah,
downtown Cleveland. So
Yeah,
yeah. And I never had the pleasure of meeting him, but from the comedians that did meet him, they said he was a cool dude.
And he was young.
54 years old. 54 years
That's
old.
terrible. It's so terrible. See, look, I hate to say this. He got to leave his message, what he wanted to talk about out there, and oddly enough, he talked about his family.
He left. He left.
Mark.
With a great special.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And I was looking forward to seeing more.
Yeah. Well, yeah. 54 is young, man.
And possibly working with him.
Yeah.
That I call everybody from Cleveland. People that know that they see my comments. I say something like home team because I consider people from home team, from the rappers, the other comedians.
Yep.
Go home team. I'm always supportive of the home team.
Yeah, you've been a big supporter, man, from day one I met you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, ever since we've become, what we're doing, this and that, just our podcast, and we're trying to promote that and everything. And we've met other comedians. You're super quick to try and promote and help out and talk, and if they have merch or a shirt or you know what I'm saying, anything, you're willing to put it out there, and that's what we've always been trying to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all we've always tried. Look, but the thing is, we're too, our age is different than the younger ones, so they don't understand it as much. Some do, some get it. You know what I'm saying? But
some get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're coming in the game as what it is, I guess, a career, because look, everybody has their own time, and it's not something we just said one day that we wanted to do. It's just something we've always wanted to do. And when opportunity finally presents itself, and in life, I guess, finally awakens you to that moment, and you realize, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, when I was younger, things probably wouldn't have worked out as well as me doing this. Now that I'm in the situation I'm in, and in my relationships further on, because let me try and go out and do this shit, do comedy at a younger age, boy. What the fuck you think you... It was a little bit worse. But now that we're, you know what I'm saying, now that she's understanding and established, and understands the focus, you know what I'm saying, we're out there for careers, we're out there doing the thing. We ain't got time to waste, so we're out there promoting, we're out there doing the thing as much as we can. and you know we're moving fast. You know, yeah, we're young in the game. We got our merch.
Right.
People may look at us like, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But hey, man, if you ain't gonna look, my mom always said you're a legend in your own mind, and I said, well, mom, if it ain't my mind, whose mind is it gonna be in? If I don't think I'm somebody, who the fuck's gonna think I'm anybody? You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
But there's people out there who's like, who the fuck's is somebody? And I may be nobody. That's fine. But I'm gonna do this, and the best thing is you know we create our own path as best we can.
Yeah.
Gotta be funny.
Sure.
Gotta be funny.
I mean, sure.
Gotta be
And you
funny.
got to respect the craft. We got to be funny.
Well, that's all I'm trying to do is go out and make people laugh.
Sure.
You know what I mean? That's the whole point.
Sure.
You know that's respecting the craft as best I can. I mean, I respect the
In
light.
addition to being funny, you respect the rules of the club.
Right.
You respect your peers.
Right.
And what does respecting your peers mean? If feasible, you stay and watch them perform. If feasible, you stay and watch them perform. You don't make noise while they perform.
Right. Right.
All right.
Right.
Especially like if you bring in 10 or 15 people as an audience, you know. And then after you perform, you get up and bounce and your audience leave with you. To me, that's not respectful.
No, not at all.
Everybody got to fucking bounce.
Right.
You know, you take all the room. I mean,
Right.
that's not respectful. I don't think that's respecting the craft.
No, well, no, that ain't. That's not.
Yeah, I don't think
You know
that's
what I'm
respecting
saying?
the craft. If you host a room, or open mic room, and you have a list, and you do not go by that list,
Right, right.
I don't think that's respecting the craft
That's true.
at all.
Nope. However, problem is, and we've had this discussion, people open up rooms for their own sake and their own benefit.
Well, then say that. Then say
Yeah.
that. Or, you know, or be true to it. Talk to the person like they're human.
That's what it is. Respect.
Talk to them. And
That's the thing.
That's respecting the craft. We're a
Okay.
part of the craft that
Right.
comes with respecting the craft.
Well, see,
And if you're going to have shows, have shows. Don't have dark shows.
right,
Have lights.
Right.
Have good sound.
right,
Have your performer. If you say you're going to pay your performer, pay your performer.
right, right, right.
Especially if your performer is packing the place or bringing more people than you ever brought. If you do shows, and you have performers that bring more people than you ever had, you should compensate those performers.
But see, the problem with that is, and they would say, oh, well, that's just people you know or some shit, blah, blah, blah. That's the
It don't matter if it's people you know or not. They're coming in, they're paying admission. They're
I'm just
buying
giving you
drinks.
rebuttals. I'm just giving you rebuttals.
They're buying drinks.
Right. Oh, I hear you.
And they're buying food.
Right.
You should do what you say you're going to do. If you say that you're going to pay the performers, you should pay your performers.
No, I agree.
Or if you didn't say you were going to pay your performers, if you said you were going to make it so the performers can make money by giving them tickets, you should be a person.
Right.
You should be a woman or a man of your word.
Right. Right.
And do what you say you're going to do.
Yeah. Oh, I got you.
That is respecting the craft.
Right.
Respect the craft.
Yeah.
Making a place for your performers to perform legitimately, meaning that you have proper lighting, proper sound,
Right.
and a proper space. If you're doing a bar room, you have an agreement with the bar owner that you're going to turn off the TVs, no pool playing.
Right.
We are the entertainment for an hour and a half, and
Right.
the DJ can play the music, the TVs can come back on, the pool playing can continue. But right now, we are the entertainment.
Right.
All right, so you do that. That's how you do a respectful bar room performance. Or if you have a section, just if you're able to have a section dedicated for comedy, then
Right.
hey,
Yeah.
it's comedy over there and there.
Right. Close
Okay.
the curtain. Close the curtain.
No, fuck the curtain. Hey, they doing comedy over there. Quiet down.
Yeah.
You have an agreement, quiet down. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have to be yelling.
I mean, if
can-
you have an
can-
agreement with the establishment.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Yeah.
You want me to do a room? Okay, I'll do a room. I
Right.
need this much money, and this is what I need from you.
Right.
I need your cooperation in order for this to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, and just do what you say you're going to do and respect the crowd. And if you're going to, you have to respect the crowd. Meaning,
Yeah.
like, if I'm hosting a show and I know it's rude for other people to be talking and being loud while the person is performing, either you're going to be a part of the problem
Right.
or the solution.
Right.
And the solution would be, hey, guys, quiet it down while the performer's on stage.
Right.
Don't be over there getting turned up with them.
Well, the problem is when you have a show and it's all comedians.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Comedians like to talk.
That's cool.
And the problem is like I said, when they're not on stage,
You have to respect the craft. Everything that I'm saying is falling under the umbrella of respecting the craft.
100%. 100%.
Everything I'm saying is coming under the umbrella of respecting the craft. If you're hosting, you making sure you quieting down the people that's not performing.
Right.
You don't be a part of that and be loud with them.
Right. Oh, I agree. I'm just
saying.
telling you.
You got to have a respect for the craft.
I'm just giving you
You got to have respect
the
for the
other
craft.
side of what people you can say respect for the craft, and then like, oh, these motherfuckers are young in the game. They don't know whatever.
Okay, I'm young in the game, but okay, let me ask you this.
Let me ask you that. Go ahead. Shout out to Chris Rock.
Any venue that we did and we promoted, did we have a nice crowd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And thank you for everybody that supported us.
For sure, everybody out there. We love everybody out there who supports us.
absolutely.
I'll tell you what, man. We got nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying?
The best supporters.
Yes.
Shout out to you
Yes.
guys. We're nothing without you.
It's been nothing but him hitting subscribe on your phone personally to follow us, and we appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean,
grassroots, mud roots. We getting there.
no, and it's other subscribers that
Oh, for sure.
as
Just
well.
because, yeah, they came along.
I had
throughout the
nothing
way.
to do with that person that's in the middle of the ocean.
God
somewhere.
bless you, sir,
Or ma'am.
or ma'am, or whatever
Entity.
you prefer. Yes,
Unicorn.
It's all good.
Or something.
Or something.
Or something.
And across and abroad and all over the world.
Yeah.
Shout out to
shout out to
everybody.
Brahmalam over in England.
Shit, we got peoples out in India, all over the place.
Belgium.
Yes.
Shout out to everybody in India and Belgium
Saudi Arabia.
that watches
everywhere.
and tunes into the show. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But what I'm saying is, where is Berakat?
He's in Saudi Arabia.
Shout out to Berakat.
Yeah. Blessings. Get it.
Yeah, blessing. And that's what I'm saying. Like you have to have a respect for the craft.
Yeah, you definitely
You
have.
can't.
Look, man, we've always, like I said, we've always sat there and watched.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But not only that, I like to watch trust me, there's some cringe times, there's cringe moments, you know what I'm saying? But that's the, the point is, it's a show. We were on a show with those guys last night, regardless of how long they've been doing comedy. You know what I'm saying? How long they've been in the game. Some of them been in it 10 years because I've seen them on YouTube posting shit, from before. That's how, I was checking out the club. And, they've been doing it. So it's not like, and that's the beautiful thing. Guess what? We were on the stage. Well, guess who's going to be there this weekend? Michael Blackson's going to be on the same stage.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
Shout out to Michael Blackson.
Shout out to Michael Blackson.
Madasaka.
Madasaka. The best thing about that is
Michael Blackson. Cleveland comedy scene is on the rise.
Madasaka.
Madasaka.
You're the man. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's like even when people were saying like they'll be walking at the comedy store and like Chris Rock will be there.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a comedian, man, you're I don't want to say you're doing the same job, obviously not at the same level, but you're still on most of the same stages, which is dope.
Most of the comedians that I met that found out that we're comedians, they well, let me put it to you this way. It seems like the ones that was higher up, once they found out that we were comedians, they viewed us and talked to us like peers.
Yeah, 100%.
The higher up, that's what they did.
100%.
Now,
100%.
the ones you say,
100%.
now the ones you say that the ones that think they're somebody
Right.
that ain't really doing nothing.
Right.
Those are the ones that treated you a little differently.
For sure.
But the ones that's higher up,
Right.
those are the ones that actually, like, once they found, they knew. It's like certain things, like, all right, say they're at the Funny Stop.
Right.
You and I walk in, and they're headlining. They see us there. We come in. We cannot say nothing. And it would be obvious that we're obvious comedians.
Right.
Would you agree with that?
Yes.
All right. So then, in addition to the introduction, like if I introduce myself,
Right.
okay, like me, I'm sure they could pick out comics like I can.
You're good.
I picked out comics like
Usually we see a motherfucker sitting by himself. He's suspect.
sitting by himself, or
Yeah.
I picked out comics that was coming in yesterday.
Oh,
Remember?
okay. Oh, yeah. You can tell the look. Well, they're coming in by themselves.
They wasn't
again.
by themselves. It was two guys together. I said, oh, no, there go comics right there.
Oh, okay.
Two comics right there.
Right.
I can pick them out. You can pick them out.
Right.
I knew that the guy with the ponytail was a comic. 'Cause
Right.
he told us what door to go in, and plus he.
Yeah.
I just knew he was a comic.
Yeah. He was outside just waiting to go.
Yeah,
in.
I knew he was a comic.
Yeah.
I knew he was.
Yeah.
You could pick them out.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, and once they know that you're a comic, they treat you like a peer.
Yeah.
Instead of like looking down your nose or brushing you off or
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's some guys that has done that.
Oh, of course.
Like brush your whatever, yeah.
Now we don't know if it's by mistake. Some skip your name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you got some comics that
it's whatever.
that's big here in Cleveland
Yeah,
that treat us differently.
for sure. Yeah,
But it's like I said, the national acts, the ones that's actually toured, the bigger names. Once they found out that we were peers, they treated us cool.
yeah.
Brandon Lewis treated us cool.
Right. Oh, he was super cool, yo.
Gary Owen treated us cool.
Yep. Gary
Norton.
Gary.
I'm not Gary Owens. Gary Garcia. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Gary
I
Garcia.
never met Gary Owens. I'm
Yeah,
sure he
so-
would too.
Yeah.
Greg Morton treated us cool.
Yeah. Greg Morton. He was super cool. He's friend of the show.
Absolutely.
He's friend of the show status.
Somebody whose name that rhymes with Payson Ranks. He walked right past us several times, didn't say shit to us.
Yeah, not at all. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good. Man.
But the comedians with Payson Ranks,
well, no, because the other dude walked right by me.
well, one dude was dope.
Yeah, one dude was cool.
Shout out to Cap City.
Yeah.
Shout out
he
to
was
Cap
cool.
City and
Down
the
in
comedians
Columbus,
in Columbus.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
That's
cool.
the capital city because
Okay.
Columbus is the capital of Ohio.
Biz
Nickname is
Amp.
Cap City.
How you about that? Yeah, he was cool as fuck.
Yeah, cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shout out to Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. That's another spot we got hit.
We're hitting it.
We gotta get
We gonna
down
hit it.
there.
We
gonna
gonna
get
be down there.
That's what I'm saying, man. We be traveling.
Isn't that where Ray Simone? Is her Simone?
Who? Raven Simone?
Is that her name? That ain't her name, is it?
The chick that was in the show and then she got real big.
She what?
She got real big. Like I remember like when she was a kid, Raven Simone. And then she.
No, not Raven Simone. The comedian that was in our show. Well,
Oh, Freddie Simone.
Freddie Simone.
Shout out to Freddie Simone.
Shout out to Freddie Simone. She's from Columbus.
Yeah, she's from Columbus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is that? How far? Like 2 hours?
2.5.
That's better than 3.5.
Yeah, Ohio's big, and
Yeah.
it takes a long time to get out of it when you're going south.
I remember.
Cincinnati is like maybe 4 or 5 hours away.
God, that's at the brink though, right? That's at the very edge.
Cincinnati, and then you have think Springfield, then Kentucky or something, or Cincinnati, and then you got Louisville.
I'm about to say, because I went.
Cincinnati and then Louisville. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I went to Springfield, Ohio, I think.
We're going to Springfield, Ohio.
No,
not Springfield.
that's
We're
Yellow Springs.
We're going to Yellow Springs.
Are we going to Yellow Springs?
Yeah.
Chappelle, we coming to see you,
We coming to
dog.
see you, man. We checking you out.
We're going to come check it out. The Firehouse.
We checking you out, man.
I can't wait. We got to look into that.
Do it tomorrow. What you doing tomorrow?
For work.
Me too. Well, we can't do it tomorrow. We plan it out. We're going down to Yellow Springs.
Yeah.
Make sure he's in town.
Yeah. I don't want to make
Call him up.
Well,
I'll call him.
speed dial on this piece.
I'll call him
You call him?
after the show.
All right.
I'm gonna call Chappelle and see.
We're going to get a hold of you. I know Midnight Miracle and all this piece, but,
Yeah, when you see a call from Midnight Paco, you know what it is.
Love that shit. But no, yeah, man, it's, I like traveling and look, it was rough for the 3 minutes. I understand, which still I'm not a fan of, but I'm kind of understanding it when it comes to the show.
Oh, what now? Say what?
Like it was rough to drive all that way just to do, to get on
3
that
minutes?
stage. Yeah, to do 3
It
minutes.
was terrible.
Not really, because we got laughs.
No. I'm just saying, like, for 3 minutes,
I understand.
it was terrible.
Yes, but if
3 hours for 3 minutes is terrible.
But we made friends, connections.
We
not
made
friends.
connections. We made networks.
We didn't make not friends yet, but we're coming
We
back.
made connections.
Yes, networking.
I'm gonna make a prediction for when we go see Dave.
What's that?
I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Dave."
This is episode 60, by the way. So the prediction states now.
All right, episode 60. I'm like, "Yo, Dave. I'm a comedian. I'm new. This is Justin Fuller. I'm, Cool C, Cordell Cool C.
Oh, I know about you, motherfuckers.
No, this is what Dave. I think Dave's response is gonna be like, "All right, y'all niggas got 5 minutes." Period. That is gonna probably be verbatim. All right, y'all niggas got 5 minutes.
That'd be dope.
Just like that.
That'd be dope.
Verbatim. That's what I predict.
Cool.
Or yeah, all right, y'all niggas got 5 minutes.
5 minutes is cool.
Just like that. Just like that.
I can do 5 minutes, man.
You gonna say just like that?
I can do 5 minutes. That'd be dope. If he said that shit, I'd give him a high five. Say bet. Probably wouldn't. I'd just go on stage and do 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Thing is, obviously, you gotta read the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn that a little bit better. That's it, dude. That's kind of like a, it's a little work. Work the muscle thing. You know what I'm saying? I could have talked about buttholes, but I didn't. I stayed away from that.
No, you didn't.
No. At the other spot, I didn't.
At the 3 minutes, you did.
Yeah, at the 3 minutes, I didn't.
But Buffalo knows about you and buttholes now.
They definitely know about me and buttholes. Those who were paying attention at said LVT spot. No keys. Yeah.
Another, just for the sake of time, another death of the Queen Elizabeth.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah.
passed away, and it's this timeline. It happened today, on
September 8th.
September 8th of 2022.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, for the sake of time. But
And she was what, 95?
97.
Yeah, so she was old.
I just did it for the timestamp, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just in case.
No, just for the timestamp.
For what purpose?
Because it happened. We talked about Dave Arnold, and and she passed away too.
Oh.
Yeah. For as this is what I know about the royal family. Nothing. I don't know anything about the royal family.
Yeah. I don't. I know scandals.
I don't know anything about the royal family, but she passed away today.
I know they're royals. I know there's royal blood in their bodies, so that makes them special somehow. I don't know, but we're gonna get a goddamn guy on. We got an insider, so we're gonna. I think we're gonna have to zoom in.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about some of the
insider.
legacy or
Somebody that has knowledge.
the inside.
Yeah, because to me personally, none of that matters.
It doesn't matter, but you know what?
But I know in the grand scheme of the world, it does.
I'm going to say this,
which is
to
weird.
be fair. My buddy Tim from over the pond there.
That's what I'm talking about.
He takes an interest of where we're at.
Right.
So I think
he sure does.
He knows about
he sure does.
Ohio and U.S. politics way more than we do.
You know why I don't? Because for one, I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. And two, I would just be mad all day long.
Well, yeah, but
why? Why?
I mean, I'm not saying we're supposed to be doing a whole show on politics or even bring it up, or we're not even political comedians.
Not at all.
But I'm just saying, like, it would be nice to maybe if we have him on to give us some insight about
for sure
what's going over there.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, and plus when we make our world tour and we're over there,
damn,
we're coming to the UK. Put up a shut up.
Put up a shut up.
We coming there.
Yeah, I got the dance. I'm gonna work on the dance. You don't
Put
even
up a shut up.
Put up a shut up dance.
It's gonna be TikTok and trending.
Goddamn right it
Put
is.
up a shut up.
Put a shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. I don't know nothing about the royal family.
I don't either, but hopefully we can get some insight.
It's sad though. Look, when people pass away in general, but look, I mean, it has no bearing on my life. Obviously, I'm not saying it's just sad when people lose people.
Yeah.
But didn't they say she was like a reptilian?
Anyway, I'm looking forward to performing over in the UK.
Me too. Look, man, I'm just telling you what the internet says. I'm not saying these things.
I'm trying to perform over in the UK.
I will too.
Yeah.
I've watched G.I. Joe. I like Serpentor.
So we coming to the UK soon.
Soon?
Yeah.
Soon?
Yeah.
You guys hit a donate button in this bitch somewhere?
Look, just like we made the trip to Buffalo, New York and perform, we're going to be performing in the UK.
I don't have a spaceship or a plane. A car got me to Buffalo, New York. I mean, you give me a private jet, I can fly that mother sucker. Timestamp it.
So sometimes
September 8th, 2022, he says we're going to New England, wherever.
Sometimes,
manifest it.
Just wonder if this water right here only could think about this bottle here. But it's water. And after it comes through us, it's going to see the world. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be flushed. And, right now, I know it's hard for this water inside this bottle to see beyond this bottle. But it's going to see and go places. This very water in here is going to go places and travel.
Right into the toilet.
And it's okay. So, see, people that see this water can only see this bottle. Some people can only see this bottle into the toilet. But what the toilet does,
it flushes
it
out into
flushes
the world.
It out, and it's gonna be
all
it's
over
gonna
the
be
world.
out of here.
All over the world. We coming all over the world.
And that's why when people, a lot of the, and I've heard it too. I perform under the name is Cool C, and there was a comedian I met. Actually, he kicked me out of my sister's house one time.
How does somebody kick you out of your sister's house?
Because it was a party there, and he kicked everybody out, and he didn't know I was her brother.
Okay. Fair enough.
But I didn't move. And she was like, that's my brother.
Okay, fair enough.
But Cool TLC, shout out to him. He was a very funny comedian. Not on no shape, form, or fashion am I trying to bite his name. Because my name is Cool C.
Yeah.
My name is Cordell Restpress.
Right.
So Cool C. C is being the first letter of my name.
Right.
But when people hear Cool C, a lot of the older comedians think, oh, cool, TLC.
I mean, but that's local.
Bingo. But he did the tour. He toured. He went around. He was a big name. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you got to think, sometimes you got to think outside this bottle of water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my brain and my where I'm going is always somewhere else at all times. I'm always thinking bigger than Cleveland. Not saying Cleveland isn't big. I love Cleveland. I'm like one of Cleveland's biggest cheerleaders
Right.
ever.
To your biggest fault. Football season starting. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, ask me who's going to win the Super Bowl.
Steelers.
Ask me.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
The Cleveland Browns. That's the answer I'm going to give every year.
Just until he's right one day. But unfortunately, the Queen lived 95 years and she never seen it. 97 years, never seen it.
Never seen what?
A Browns Super Bowl.
I don't think she saw the Steelers. I don't think she gave a trip.
Guess what? She saw at least 6 of them.
I don't think she's seen
from the
any of them.
Steelers.
I don't think she gave a truck about the Steelers.
I think she has a terrible towel waving around in a goddamn British bathroom.
I doubt it.
I think so.
I doubt it.
Because I guarantee they have
look,
one specifically for British people because they have one
remember-
for Puerto Rican flags too and Mexican
Remember,
flags.
he's saying that. So when I perform and he has trouble going over there,
You'll have a terrible towel waiting for me
no.
over there as I come off the plane.
Put a shot.
Put up a shot.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, man. Like I said, yeah, I've heard, you know, you've mentioned that a couple times about your name and this and that. But like I said, yeah, that's local. I mean, I know he was, you know, went around. You know what I'm saying? But those are completely different names.
I think so too.
I mean, TLC and Cool C are completely different things.
It was cool TLC.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. TLC is not C. It's completely different.
I think so too, but some
Yeah.
people, you know, they hear it and they, you know, they always mention it to me.
There'll be some OGs who say some stuff, but I mean, ultimately, I mean, we're not going to be, you know, we're here. This is where we're starting, obviously, so we're going to go around, but the plan is to travel all over. So guess what? When we're in fucking Arkansas doing a show or some shit, you know, eventually they're not going to know.
I'm not going to say that. I'm sure I'm not going to say they won't.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he been around.
I'm sure he will, but you know, like I'm saying, I know he's gone, but you think they're gonna ever? Hey,
Well, he's here. He's still with us.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is he still doing it?
I don't know.
How old is he?
I'm 47, so he was old enough to be my older brother. So
Okay.
he's probably like in his 50s or 50 something.
I hope he's still doing it though.
Yeah,
That'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? Did you see Lavelle Crawford said he's gonna retire in like 12 years or something?
He's announcing his 12-year retirement.
I think. Well, how old is he now?
I don't know.
He
Hey
says.
Siri, how old is Lavelle Crawford?
Lavelle Crawford is 53 years old.
Oh, so no, I think he said maybe in a little bit. No, yeah, because he said he'll be 65. Yep, that's exactly what he said.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
That's what he said, and then he's gonna be a minister afterwards. And go. Cause he was on Joel's. Shout out to Hot Breath and Joel Byers.
Hot Breath.
He had him on his latest podcast, and he was talking about he's gonna retire in 12 years.
Okay.
But Joel had him on there. I meant to tell you that earlier.
Shout out to Joe Byers, man. And he's another one that's cool.
He's super cool.
Show love.
I'll tell you what, any young comedian out there, you know, who's listening to this, if you really want to get some insight, hit him up. Direct message him. I guarantee he'll get back to you. He's been the coolest. Every time, like I said, I watch his live with him and Yoshi.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yoshi.
Yoshi.
You know, they, you know, both comedians, and they do that live thing, you know, where they answer, you know, you put your joke in and they'll give you live feedback, you know, on Tuesdays at 5 o'clock.
You know what? I you know what? This is what I'm going to say. If you're a new comedian, Joe Byers and the Midnight Paco will guide you through
Right?
your comedic career. The Midnight Paco podcast and Joe Byers.
100%. 100%. Because that's nothing.
I wish I had a Midnight Paco to guide me through.
Dude, we've fucking laid it out every step of the way.
Yeah, we have.
From day one,
We
man.
really have.
We really have. That's what it's been.
Like if you watch episode 1 through 60 now,
this will be 60, yes, sir.
with some hot breath, you will have the answers to comedy.
And because he's been on our show. Because that's who I watched. And I'll tell you what, man, all the interviews he's had and his knowledge in the game and the things he's done on his own, you know what I'm saying? And he's still trying to grind, and because he looks up to Andrew Schultz, who's really doing it, you know what I'm saying? And all these other comedians. He's getting there, he's pushing, which I'm surprised he's not, doing more, but he's out there grinding, man, and he's nothing but honest and hope, and open with all of his information, man. So definitely shout out to Joe Byers, and make sure you check him out on Hot Breath. But
one of the things that stuck out to me that he said during our interview, and I don't know, I can't remember if it was on camera or off, when he said that he think he would have been advanced further if he networked more. I
think it was on.
Okay.
I think it was on camera.
If he didn't do the loner comedy thing
right
in the beginning.
Right.
I'm just gonna do my comedy, and I ain't talking to nobody. Hey, you do your thing over there. You stay over there. You leave me alone. Don't say nothing to me. I'm gonna do my time. Yo, restart my time, and I'm bouncing when I'm finished. And I ain't got nothing to say to you, mother effers.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do my set. I'm gonna do my comedy, and I'm leaving. And do not mess up my time. Don't come over here talking to me. I don't want to talk to you. And I'm gonna hit up all these mics and continue to do the wrong thing over and over and over and over and over and over. And people can do a bad job for many a years. Right. Oh, I've been doing this for many a years, but you've been doing a suck job for many years.
Right.
You sucked for 12 years. If you've been doing this for 12 years, you sucked for 12 years. You've been doing it wrong for 12 years. You've been interrupting people's set.
Right.
Asking, is everybody okay for however many years?
Right.
And that's not like, okay, yeah, you've been in this career. Like, for example, if you're a waitress and you work at a comedy club and you're asking, is everybody okay over here? Really loud during somebody's set.
All right.
And you're a 30-year veteran. You've been sucking for 30 years.
Right. Yeah, there's no subtlety to your shit.
If you've been a waitress for a long time,
right,
and you raping somebody's glass, you know what raping somebody's glass is? No, look, yeah. Grab your glass from the inside with your finger. Yeah, if you grab it, you want some more honey, and you grab it like that, and then you pour it.
Here, let me pour it in there.
It's people that's been in the service industry. They've been raping people's glasses for years. You've been sucking for a long time if that's what you do for a service. And if you're reaching over people's food and pouring, you're sucking.
Yeah.
If you're flinging your hair and touching food and you've been a cook for a long time, you are sucking. If you put on shows and you've been in the show, what do you call it? What's it called? Promoter.
Yeah.
If you promote bad shows for years, you've been sucking for years. If you put on shows for years, you've been sucking for years. If you put on shows for years and you don't have proper lighting for your shows, you've been sucking for years. You've been doing a bad job for years.
Should we go to red on this bitch?
No, I'm done. I'm just saying you can do a bad job for years.
For sure. Oh, for sure.
Just because you've been doing something for a while doesn't mean you've been doing a good something for a while.
Right.
You could be doing something bad. You could be doing something terrible for years.
Right.
Like people that drive.
Yeah.
And be up in people's butt. And they've been driving for years. You've been driving horribly for years.
Right. You still ain't learned. Don't do that.
Yeah, you still
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
100%, man. Yeah. Gotta get our shit together, people.
Respect the craft.
Respect the craft.
If you're in the craft, respect it. I mean, that's
all we're saying. I mean, that's all we're trying to do. That's all we're trying to do.
Respect the craft. It's comedy.
Yep.
It's not called be a parrot.
Right. Right.
What does a parrot do? Repeat what is heard.
Right.
Be creative. Be creative. Respect the craft. Do a good job. Practice. Don't go up there. If you know you're going to go to an open mic, why aren't you practicing?
Well, because, see, and I'm just going to give you this. I'm just going to give you this pushback. And that's why people say, you know, oh, it's an open mic. That's where people go to work things out. I've seen people on stage with notebooks and things like headliners up there working stuff out with notebooks and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? So that's the pushback they're going to get. But in my mind, man, if you want to me, once you pull something out, you lose my attention.
Once you pull something out like a notebook or a phone?
Notebook, phone.
What else we
got? How much time do I got?
Well, I've had asked.
If you ain't prepared.
I have asked how much time I got.
Well, yeah. No, I'm talking about, you know, pulling out your phone and doing all that. Yeah. No.
I never pulled out my phone.
To ask, that's different. Yeah, to ask, that's different because sometimes people ain't prepared just like that. There's people that come off the top of their head. There's people that do things differently. I understand. But like you said, I get it. That's why I understand why you like the 3 minutes.
I'm the Jay-Z of No, I'm just kidding.
That's why I understand why you like the 3 minutes. Because 5 minutes sometimes, you know, like I said, when you sucking for 5 minutes, 5 minutes is a long time to suck.
It is.
To put a stamp on all that sucking shit, you've been sucking for 5 fucking minutes.
5 minutes.
Cut it to 3.
5 minutes is a long time to suck. But who's to say you have to do that time? I've shortened my sets many a time.
Dude, no, people will go longer if you give them. And they'll suck for 10 minutes. Don't get it twisted. They won't cut it short until you tell them to cut it short. People think they're up there killing sometimes. Like, they're going to do their special. Like, oh, shit, I got the mic. It's my turn.
You know what?
Bet. Let me sit up here and tell you a story.
You know what? Okay, like when you have a comedian that's been doing it for a while and they're terrible, but they think they're good, I don't know. Okay, so
I look at it like this. Are they getting paid?
I don't know.
Are they getting paid?
I don't know.
Bottom line, are they getting paid?
I think they are. I think
I mean, you got to know if you're getting paid. You can't just think you are.
No, I can't speak for other people, but I know a comedian whose name rhymes with Paco.
Stupid. So stupid.
I mean, you know.
It's so stupid.
And they really think they're a great comedian. And I'm like, now personally, I like the guy.
Oh, yeah, it's cool as shit.
I like the guy personally. But he can make it tough for you to perform behind him.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But that's an example of doing a bad job for a long time.
Right.
You know, and to me...
No disrespect.
No, well, if you don't have no respect for the craft is what I'm saying. You got to have respect for the craft.
I mean, maybe he thinks he's trying to be funny, though.
Having respect for the craft is watching your tape.
Right.
Like this
trying to craft the set.
This is a practice.
Right.
I call comedy a practice, just like the medical practice.
Right.
A legal practice.
Right.
Just like a professional's team.
Right.
You know, athletes watch tapes.
Oh.
They watch tapes not of just themselves, but of other players.
Dude, I will listen to it to see where I fuck up.
Yeah.
Because I know where I got to fix everything. Last night, even though it went okay, I listened back and I'm like, I said that all shit completely fucked up.
Yeah.
It still got the point across, but the way I got to where I needed to get to was jumbled.
Well,
It
like
wasn't
you told me, I missed a major part.
major part.
But I I tried to bounce back.
No, yeah. But what I'm saying is after I thought, it wasn't until on the way home and when I was thinking about it, and then I was like, wait a minute, you didn't say that, which is
Right.
the key
Major
role.
part of my joke.
Yeah. Dude, there's been people that forget their punchlines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I said, that's where us not doing it all the time.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or
Comes into play, but
or we didn't know we had 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. We didn't know we had 3 minutes.
yeah, 3 minutes is tough for me to gauge. I'm always at 5 minutes, so yeah, it's tough to gauge.
And so, like, okay, so you personally, all right, let me change it up a little bit.
Mhm.
You personally, and you told me about something that I did wrong or I could have did better. What was my reaction?
Oh, you're right. Oh yeah. Well, it took you a while, and then you really thought, you're like, man, did I say that funny side?
Well, that was just one time though, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying in general, like, in general, what's my reaction when you be like,
Oh no, you're open to everything, for sure. How about with me though? For the most part, I don't give much fight back, even with the
you fight back, you think about it, and then you fight back. You fight back.
I don't fight back.
You do.
No, I just don't.
You doing it now?
I just don't care as much as you do on certain things.
No, I'm only speaking about your material and, like, you know, like, for example.
Oh no! I fight back because
you had a headliner tell you, look, if you do this, and you was like, I'm good.
What was it?
I don't know.
I don't think. I'm trying to remember.
Do it sound familiar? I wouldn't make it up on you, Jay.
Oh no! I heard what you were saying, and I looked at it. But yeah, I said because the way he was coming at it, it was I fought because the way it was coming.
You fought.
I fought a little bit.
You fight all the time.
No.
You fight. I'm not saying you don't think about it, but
Yeah.
initially you fight. I mean, like, sometimes you do and sometimes you don't.
Yeah, it all depends. It all depends on what the thing is being said. I'm not just gonna agree 100% and just go with it. Come on now, what the fuck,
What
man?
difference do it make if you go for it now or later? What if you think about it and you change it? What difference do it make? It sounds like you fought for nothing.
But I don't think I changed it.
You did.
But then I stopped doing it all completely different. Anyway,
Okay.
because I completely killed that whole thing anyway.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because I realized me talking about a funeral is not the best approach into a joke.
I don't think it was. I don't think that was a joke.
That was because it was talking about me being in a funeral, and I realized I'm at the wrong funeral, and it was in saying that instead of me just It was about being at the funeral and being at the wrong funeral or something like that. But I realized I can get into what I needed to talk about without even bringing up the funeral. But I thought about it when I was at my uncle's funeral, and that's why I was including being at a funeral in the joke.
Yeah.
And he gave me a suggestion about saying, you can say, you were at the wrong funeral.
That was just one example of.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. With that being said,
no, you're receptive to criticism, and I try to be,
because I know I don't know everything.
Yeah.
I know I don't know everything.
Yeah.
And I know people can do bad jobs for a long time. They can do the same bad job for a long time,
right?
And I can learn from it. And same in my trucking. I've sometimes, like, when you're new, you're doing everything by the book, and you're doing straight what do you call it? What is it? The basics. If you stick to the basics,
right.
And then sometimes when you go off on your own, you don't do it. And then when you see somebody doing it, it reminds you of, oh yeah, I am supposed to do that. Oh,
Right.
it is a great idea to blow my horn before I back up.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys, they pull up and they set up and they whipping backwards, going fast in the parking lot. And then you see somebody going slow with the flashes on. Like, I should be doing that.
Yeah, instead of like, look at this asshole. Oh, newbie.
Yeah.
But that's what the way these motherfuckers are looking at us sometimes. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
guarantee. Look, hold on. I'm gonna say this real quick because I know we met some cool people.
Yeah.
We've met a lot of cool people. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. And the people who know they're cool. But I guarantee there's times I guarantee the minute we walked away, motherfuckers like, these motherfuckers. Who the fuck do they think they are wearing this?
They coming in with that bullshit,
merch,
Paco taco shit.
Fucking thinking they funny and this shit, blah blah.
They come here.
And it's from different spots. I guarantee there's just a couple people from all these cliques we're involved in and all these people we've met, guarantee 100% there's been people that's talk some shit. And regardless, we going to keep moving the way we moving because nobody is our gatekeeper. But keep it real. We going to ride with the people we ride with. And those who want to feel us and support us are going to do that. That's what it's all about. Look, how many people have our shirts? How many pictures have we received other than the ones we've already posted? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Guests, even guests, y'all got them. I ain't got received one picture to post on the thing. You know, I'm just saying. You know, look, just because we give you a shirt, I'm glad you have it. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
You can watch cards in it, work out, do whatever you want. It's your shirt. You
can
do whatever you want.
You can watch cards with it.
All we ask is, put it on, take a picture, and send it to us.
And that's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
That has not happened.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
No, shout out to the ones that did.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the ones that did and the ones that I've already put up there. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have some supporters out there. A lot of them. You know, that rep us, but I'm saying we got some ghost ones. We got some people that talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine if they don't really want to. But
right.
We've been nothing but honest, I think, and real since we've entered this, their realm of comedy or whatever the case. Even though we've just decided to do it, even though it's just something anyone can do as long as you have the guts to go on a stage and talk some nonsense. But there is some etiquette, I guess you could say, and respect to the game, and that's all he's saying right there.
Respect the craft. At the end of the day, please respect the craft that we're in. We're in the craft. I want everybody to win, so respect the craft.
And check out Joe Byers, because he gives you all the knowledge you need. Yeah. And listen to episode 1 through 60.
Of the Midnight Paco Podcast.
This episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right.
Also, before we ended, we've broadened our horizons. We're in other locations. Like, hey, everybody, we do appreciate you guys tuning in to us on YouTube and on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts and on Cashbox and on Google Podcasts.
Yep.
We are also on
Pandora soon. I'm sure. I know we're still waiting on Pandora and SiriusXM, but we're on iHeart. Check us out on iHeart. There's Stitcher, I believe. Podvine. Yeah, Podvine. It's a podcast app, I guess. I mean, basically anywhere out there you can find us. We're trying to any outlet. I'm trying to get us on there. So search the Midnight Paco Podcast on Google, and you'll see all of our shit pop up, man. We're there. And then if you check out Justin Fuller Comedy on Instagram, you'll see me.
Or if you pull up _great_COREE, you can find me. Or you can find us both on the Midnight Paco podcast.
Bet.
You can find us there. And this guy has a website.
Yes, JustinFullerComedy.com, people. I got merch. We got merch on there.
Merch. Thanks for everybody that bought our merch.
That's right. You know, you can check out the podcast. Links are up on there. I always post the podcast, the newest one, on the homepage. So always go check that out. And, you know, anything else we have, we're going to put up there. We got the good comedians coming up soon. Now, you know, it's coming, people. Give us some time.
Yeah,
we're trying to find the background.
Scheduling issues. This guy works. I work. Chef Les.
He's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing with Laughing Dog Catering and everything. Shout out to Les. He's still holding it down, cooking it up, you know. But we're trying to get everything going. So be patient with that. But we want to give you a good product. So we're trying to make sure we got all the, you know, the bells and whistles. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to these magnets.
Yeah, because he's been fucking OCDing with them all goddamn episode. Peace out, everybody. We love you.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco podcast. 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 Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco podcast.